guys, welcome back. Here we are. We are going to do another model for you guys, and seeing as it is Easter and we're not doing our Easter camps, which is really sad, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to see you guys in the summer. If not, definitely September. But because we don't get to see you at Easter, I thought it might be nice to make a Easter bunny. So that's what we're going to do. We've made lots of little kits for the Easter bunnies, lots of them going out today, and so if you haven't already got one, then you need to go to our website, www.clayrazy.co.uk, and you can select a little bunny rabbit there and we can get it posted out to you. So in that pack you will get some yellow clay, you'll get some purple, you'll get red, you'll get black, and you'll get white as well, okay? So with those colours, in order to make the brown that we are going to use today, you need to mix some colours together. So equal portion of yellow and purple, a little large pea-sized amount of red, and the same again then with the black. Join those all together, mix them up, and you will get some brown. Now you need to stretch and fold the clay, guys, okay? So squeezing the clay is not going to work. You need to stretch and fold. I'm just going to set those out of the way so that we can get started. So once you've got your brown, mix it all up, roll a sausage, cut it into 4 pieces, okay? So I'm going to bring forward our little bunnies that we are going to make today. So you are getting red in your pack, okay? So if you would like to make a pink bunny, then you will mix a little bit of red with some white. Now guys, it's a little bit of red with the white, okay? Don't mix the white into the red, you'll be there all day, okay? Again, same with the lilac, mix a little bit of purple into the white and that will give you your lilac, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this wee guy to one side, okay? We'll set him up here. He's the little pink one, and we'll pop our little purple one over here. And this is who we're going to make today. We're going to make the purple one, okay? So I'm going to try and not talk as much because I'm getting told off for talking too much, but you know that's what I love to do. So anyway, going to get started, and we do have our educational correspondent here today. We're very lucky to have our educational correspondent. There she is, getting ready. Okay, so she's going to come and give us some really fun facts because they're always really fun.
So fun.
So much fun. So yes, our educational correspondent is here today, guys. Looking forward to that. Let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to start with is our body. So take one piece, 1/4. So I've rolled a sausage, cut it into 4 equal amounts. Cut it in half, then in half again. So give it a wee stretch and a fold. Roll a ball, and then you're going to make that into an egg shape. Forward and back on one side until you get your egg shape. Turn it up, give it a tap on the table so that it stands up and doesn't fall over. Okay, and we're going to give this wee dude a tail. Lovely fluffy tail. There we go. Fun fact, whenever I was in primary school and we did our school play, I was the bunny rabbit and I had a lovely little tail. Bringing back so many lovely, lovely memories, this bunny rabbit. Okay, we're going to give him a tail. So take some white clay, as much or as little as you want. I've got a piece here about the size of a Malteser. Stretch and fold. And guys, I'm not even going to roll a ball, okay, because we want it to be a fluffy tail. So just stretch and fold, give it a squidge, pop it onto the back of your bunny rabbit. It's quite a generous sized tail. You can make yours smaller if you do so wish. Okay, so there's our bunny with his tail. We're going to take another of the 1/4 of the brown clay, and this is going to be our legs. Stretch and fold. What I would like you to do, okay, so if you can see here, he has big thumper feet. Big thumper feet. Yeah, okay. So he just has short legs and big feet. So what we're going to do is roll that into a sausage, and we're going to cut it into 3 pieces, okay? So as best you can, if you need to get help from mum or dad, well then I'm sure they would be happy to help you, okay? So 3 pieces, 2 of those are going to be the thumper feet, so set those to one side. Take the one of the thirds, okay, cut it in half. Roll 2 ball shapes, and then you're going to roll those into 2 little sausages, just a little bit longer than your Tic Tac shape, guys, okay? So just 2 little sausages. There we go. Okay, so we're going to pop those onto the front, but the 2 sides of our little bunny. There we go. No shaky hands today. for a wee change. Okay, so take the other two pieces and we're going to roll those into ball shapes first of all. Okie dokes. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that clay rolling. Guys, then we're going to make our droplet shapes, okay? Or you can make them egg shapes, whatever you prefer. So mine are sort of in between here, in between an egg and a droplet. Then you're going to use the base of your hand and you're just going to press down to flatten that. Okay, so two little flat bits, two little flat droplets. Okie dokes. Now, this is where we go to get our purple to put on our little thumper feet. Okay, now I've got a wee heart on there. On this wee dude here, I don't. I just have the little paw marks. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do the paw marks, okay? So you can do it whatever way you want, you know, but I'm just giving you ideas. So take a little bit of purple. And you're going to roll two bigger ball shapes with the purple. So just pick little pieces off. Okay, it's not an exact science, guys. Okay, so two slightly larger pieces, and these are going to be the bottom of the paws. And then take the same amount. Okay, one for each foot. Okay, thereabouts. Doesn't have to be exactly right. Okay, so the two bigger pieces that are going to be the rounded part at the bottom, simply take your finger, flatten it, pop it on at the bottom. Whoop. Just like this. Bish bash bosh. Da-da-da. There we go. Now, these two bits here, one for each paw, okay? You're going to roll these into a sausage shape. And you're going to cut these into three, okay? So again, if one is slightly bigger than the other, it's really okay. So 3 pieces per foot, okay? And you want to roll those into ball shapes. So let's do that. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Such a good singer. I know I am. Okay, so right, there we go, 3 per foot. So what I'm going to do, always start with the middle one, guys. That'll guide you to put the 2 side ones on. So press and lift, pop it in the middle. Press and lift, put the 2 on the sides. Bum, bum. Press it down. There we go. Okay, so guys, I would love to know what yous are doing while yous are at home, okay? We've been making little videos of our after-school kids. Have been sending us in little videos to just say hello and show us their models that they're making at home. So if you would like to do that, get your mum or dad to take a little video clip and send it in to us, clayrazy@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp me. Just PM the page and I can drop you my number, okay? So anyway, we're going to add these feet. So just turn those upright so that the fatter part of the thumper foot is at the bottom, and you just push those on to the front. How cute is he? I just love him. There we go. Cute. Whoop, back a bit. There we go. Okay, so we've got legs, we've got a bunny tail. What do we need now? Okay, so our next quarter, we've 2 left, okay? We're going to make our arms and we're going to make our ears. So stretch and fold. And we're going to cut this up the exact same way as we did for the legs, okay guys? So we're going to roll a sausage and we're going to cut it into 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 of these are going to be our ears. So I'm going to take the 2 bigger pieces and move them to one side. And this 1/3 is going to do both arms. He has quite small arms, okay? And that's okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut that in half. We're going to roll 2 ball shapes. Take out all your little lines, wrinkles and creases. And then we're simply going to roll those into 2 little sausages, guys, okay? So forward and back, 2 little sausages, about half the size of your thumb. And on the end of the sausage, give it a squeeze with your pinchers. And that'll form the little paw, the little hand at the front, okay? Now, this wee guy, both these wee guys actually are holding on to their legs. So you can do that if you wish. Or you can have one touching, you can have him touching his head, you can have him pulling his ears, whatever. So I'm going to put one on, and I'm just going to have it coming down the side of his arm, and his wee hand resting on his leg. So that's how I'm going to do this one. I like to do them slightly different each time. And I'm going to leave one arm off actually, because I actually quite like the idea of him pulling on his ear. So I'm going to do that just to shake it up a bit. Okay, so let's do the ears. So take our 2 other thirds. We're going to roll those into ball shapes. Yeah. Okay, now again, this wee guy here has shorter, dumpier ears, okay, but still is cute, okay, and then we have this guy who's got longer, floppier ears. Again, totally up to you. You can make them whatever way you want, all right? So I'm going to roll forward and back on one side to make 2 droplet shapes, okay? So thinner at one end, fatter at the other. If you get 2 sausages, do you know what? That is okay, because it just adds character and yours will be different from everybody else's, and that is a good thing. Okay, so we need to bring out our purple that we've made up. Again, a little bit of white with a tiny little bit of purple. Stretch and fold, and that gives you your lilac, okay? So small amounts, mums and dads, don't need to take out big lump of white, and because it'll only go to waste. So small amount of white. What I'll have done there is about just bigger than a Malteser there, okay? So we are going to take a portion of that and we're going to roll that into a sausage and cut it in half. And we're going to do the exact same thing as we've just done for the ears with the brown. So roll 2 ball shapes. Then 2 droplets. I'm going to keep them as droplets, guys, and I'm going to set one on top of each ear, just like that. I'll lift that up just in case. See that? So it's still fat and rounded. So what we want to do is we want to flatten that, okay? So while it's on the ear, just press down with your hand. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now you can add detail here, guys. So you can take your pointy tool, official title, okay? Because it has a pointy end, the pointy tool. That's the name we've given it. Okay, so this is the tool you're going to take. And you're going to push in and pull out the whole way around the outside of that lilac. And I'll show you the finished result there in just a wee second. Push in, pull out, push in, pull out the whole way around. Really great fun. Okay, so that's your end result. You see that? Just a wee bit of extra detail there, guys. If you really wanted to, you could put a little line down the middle of the purple. Again, just adding a little bit more detail. Up to you. Totally up to you. Okay, so we don't have a head yet, so we're going to set those to one side in our safe place, boys and girls. We all know about our safe place. Okay, stretch and fold. Now, I think it's time to introduce our educational correspondent, because I'm actually almost done and I've forgotten myself. So, let's welcome Lucy.
Hi. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Lucy.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Long time no see, eh? Okay. Where are my facts, Barbara?
Oh, I do not know.
Wingardium Leminosa.
Whoa! A wizard and an educational correspondent today.
Crazy. Okay. I see that you are making a bunny rabbit. I have some fun facts on bunny rabbits.
Wow.
Did you know that a female rabbit is called a doe?
Doe.
A deer?
A deer.
A female. Never mind. Did you know that a baby rabbit is called a kitten?
No.
I know.
Really?
A kitten. Not a bunny. It's called a kitten. And finally, folks, did you know that rabbits are born with their eyes closed and no fur?
Baldy.
Ew.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Lucy.
Bye.
Always wonderful to have you. Okay, let's get on with the show. Our bunny needs a head. Thankfully, ours isn't baldy, and it's lovely and furry, and we are going to make the head. Okay, so what we need to do with our last quarter is to simply roll that into a ball. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, so ball shape. Simple as that. Now, if you have one of these tools, the pointy tool, official title, take it, but you're going to use the other end, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to very gently press in, and you'll notice that it creates a little line And you're going to go the whole way around the head until it meets the line where you've started. Just like this. Okay? Now, if you've got this tool, just roll a line. That's fine. Okay? If you've got other craft tools at home, you can use one of those. No problem. So, guys, we're going to put some eyes on. So, take a teeny, tiny little bit of black clay, roll it. Well, actually, stretch and fold, really, shouldn't we? Because it's just been in there for a few minutes. So a wee stretch and fold. Okay, so roll a sausage, cut it in half. And roll 2 ball shapes. Now, we're going to put those either side of the line that we have just put in. Okay, so either side. So it's a really good guide as to where to put your eyes. Okay, so back to our lilac, and we want to take a pinch of it, small pea-sized amount. If you want a big nose, you can make a big nose. If you would like a small, petite nose, you can do that too. So if you look at these two, one has a small nose, one has a big nose. Up to you. Ooh, bring him in. There he is. Okay, so roll a ball. I think that's a wee bit too big. I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller. Okay, roll a ball, and then you're going to make your egg shape. So roll forward and back on one side, lift that up with your pinchers, put the point between your pinchers, push down with your finger to make almost like a little triangle. Pop it on just below your eye. Oh, he's so cute. There he is. Now, with this other tool, if you wish, I just knocked him for 6 there. With this little curved one, you can make a little mouth. So you just press in and pull out either side of your line. Just like that. Guys, he doesn't need a mouth. This wee one doesn't have a mouth. This one does have a mouth. Again, just options. So there he is. That's his wee head done. So very simple, guys. And what we're going to do is we're simply going to pop that on top. If it has dried, remember, guys, you can use your magic glue. So lick your thumb, rub the top of your model. Some of the kids love that. Some of them are a wee bit grossed out by it. But, you know, if you wanted to, you could have a little wet or damp sponge and do that, okay? But anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to pop our ears on. So at the bottom of our ears here, keep forgetting where the camera is, at the bottom on the thinner part, guys, we're just going to press down to flatten those out a little bit because these are going to go on the back of the head, okay? So I'm going to pop these on, back of the head, just like this. Oh, it's so cute. I'm loving this one. Okay, and I'm going to hold one of his ears with his hand. So I'm going to put the arm on now. So again, a wee bit of magic glue there, just up at the top. Going to pop his wee ear onto that, curve that round. And isn't he spectacular? There's his wee tail, generous sized tail, good sized tail on that wee dude. There he is, loving him. Guys, if you make him, and you want to send us in a wee photograph, we would love to see them, and we would love to hear all about what you're doing while you're off school at the minute. But listen, thank you for tuning in, and as always, it was a pleasure, and we shall see you soon.